Hello everyone, my name is Bujet. I'm a global sales manager in Synspective. I'm joining this event now from a quarantine room in Jakarta. I just landed yesterday and I need to do a quarantine for 5 days.
Wow.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Okay. Let's watch your pitch video first, and we will gonna do a Q&A after.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pujet, Global Sales Manager at Synspective. Although I'm delivering this talk while being in a COVID quarantine, it's my great pleasure to be present in this event, and thanks to Orange Web Asia for all the facilitation. Through this event, we are hoping to connect with potential end users, investors, and partners. I will walk you through our companies and services and will be happy to take any questions and interest after. Synspective is a space startup based in Tokyo and is now about 3 years old. We position ourselves as one-stop space-based monitoring service provider. We develop our own radar satellite constellation and develop data and information analytics capability in-house. The aim is delivery of fully remote, advanced Earth monitoring system in the format of solution as a service or SaaS to help attainment of SDGs, in particular number 7, 9, 11, and 13. Three keywords about our synthetic aperture radar satellite: reliable, wide coverage, and frequent observation. Our radar satellite can penetrate clouds and able to get Earth data in any weather situation. The unique antenna makes it possible to capture data over 1,000 square kilometer area in a single capture. And we aim to have 6 satellites in the upcoming 2 years to increase the satellite revisit period. Our first satellite was launched in December last year. This made us the world's third startup company to have its own radar satellite. There are 3 common challenges in ground monitoring practice we want to solve using our data analytics business, being problems of access, high monitoring cost, and inability to get past record. Our geosolution SaaS products are the result of technological mix between satellite or radar data, AI, and cloud technology. As 2 examples of our geosolution SaaS products, here are 2 services. Synspective Land Displacement Monitoring Service, pictured here in the left, can deliver ground deformation data in millimeter detail and serve wide range of usage. This service helps construction companies in understanding and managing the risk of sinkhole, helps mining companies in managing risk of tailing dam collapse, and helping oil and gas companies manage the risk of pipeline deformation. On the other hand, it also helps other physical asset managers monitor the land stability around slope area to manage risk of landslides. On the right side, Synspective flood damage assessment solution is motivated by the scarcity of near real-time and objective flood damage data during or soon after the flood events. Radar satellites make it possible to remotely get floods data even under the extreme weather situation. And combined with the super fast analytical capability, this service helps insurance company in the underwriting process. It also helps the authorities plan emergency response during the disaster, and the capability can also be extended for the risk management perspective. The practical example of how space technology can be utilized in daily business practice is described in this slide. Synspective Land Displacement Monitoring Service contains mathematical algorithm that can detect location of sinkhole risk hotspots. The algorithm analyzes big data of displacement and recognizes pattern of particular vertical and horizontal displacement that can lead to the occurrence of sinkhole. This use case commonly applies for monitoring areas near underground construction works. In its 3 years of journey, there are 3 big milestones Synspective has achieved. First, the success of Series A fundraising with accumulation of 109 million US dollars in 2019. And then the second and third one both happened in 2020 are the success of satellite launch at the very first attempt and the release of 2 SaaS analytic products. Synspective has been delivering commercial services under B2B and B2G model, also including with international funding donors, both in Japan and overseas. To close this presentation, here I would like to play a short movie that explains more about our company. I'm expecting your questions and comments after this video ends. Thank you so much.
What do you see? The state of our world The future of our planet? The world is full of uncertainty when we can't see what's hidden. Synspective helps you see in both day and night, through cloud and rain, with Synspective, you can see whenever, wherever. We turn the world into the information you want and need by making things visible. With Synspective, you can see the future. When you see things clearly, you can see the way forward. You can see the risks and avoid them. Synthetic data for perspective. Synspective.
Thank you, Budget.
Thank you.
If you have any questions from the audience or from the panel.
Yes, I have a question. Do you have I mean, I understand that you launch one or few satellites at the moment.
Yes.
And what do you cover worldwide, or you cover only a specific region at the moment, or?
So basically, the satellite covers a worldwide area. But then again, if only using one satellite, the revisit of time, the frequency of coverage will be quite limited, like once in every 7 days. But then by increasing the number of the satellites, it will cover the area worldwide with more frequent observation basis. So basically, the coverage-wise, it's worldwide.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And if I mean, I have a question. If like a small company doing studies for an African city need some one-shot specific information about flooding and about so it's mainly flooding, and flooding area, or calculating the density of the city and so on. Is it services that you are rendering?
Yes. For flooding, especially, what we offer is like a quick data analytics during or soon after the flood. So, for example, during the recent event in Japan, we also have big floodings. We offer the information delivery within some hours of the event. So that also within our coverage of service.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I'm kind of new in this field, so it could be a very basic question. But so does SAR satellite that you guys are building up, does it need a mobile network?
No, we use actually solar energy to fuel the satellite, and well, for depending on how we see the mobile network, but actually we downlink the data from the satellite to our ground system. So in that sense, like a internet connection is kind of necessary. So those are the process. The satellite, it emits radar wave fueled from the solar energy, and then the radar wave got reflected back to the satellite, and then it records the Earth data, and then we at the ground downlink the data from the satellite through system connected by internet.
Okay, and then how do you see working with telecommunication company?
Okay, so one of the applications, we also talk with some communication companies in Asia, and usually these companies, they have big physical infrastructure assets like the telecom tower or other infrastructure on the ground. So one of the possibility that we can work with communications company is in monitoring their physical assets. Usually those assets are located in locations of slope area, for example. And one of our applications can detect ground deformation, so it can be used to monitor the stability around the facility to prevent any damage caused by earth movement, for example. So it's basically in the physical asset management will be one of the more visible way on how we can work together with communications company.
So at the ground station, when you do the analytics, does it require any real time analytics? And if so, how big is the data site that you guys have to manage?
So no, we don't need any ground station in doing the monitoring. So everything is done remotely by satellite. Well, of course, like in the end, the result of measurement will be slightly different from the measurement if we do that by GPS. But considering that there are many assets distributed over different regions that communication companies have, what we offer here is a cost minimization using solution that can cover a wide area at one shot. So there is no additional infrastructures needed for doing the monitoring, and everything is done remotely.